I saved right there so I could confront him.
You've come back to see... Hold on. Don't worry.
Better not be working for the Legion, my good man. I'd hate to put a bullet in your brain. Jesus, how far are you gonna go to your office? That's Mr. House, all right.
Morning.
Just the two of us then.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. It's never gonna end, this fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families, they'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops to die here every month. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. He said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that stuff. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver in the center of ruin. Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers.
Hello. Haven't had any reports from Station Charlie in a while. Hope everything's okay.
Alright, how do I run? you staying there?
Rangers, this is the chief.
This used to be a luxury.
I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. I messed up.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for Nick a winner.
I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it.
There we go.
You step down. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. Somewhere along the way,
Talk to
something
Chief
broke
Hanlon
inside
if you
me.
have any questions. He's usually up on the balcony.
I couldn't find us way out of this
Jesus,
desert.
just finish your speech already.
I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the legion you can. I'll be waiting for them. Send me all the legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the chief's office.
Motherfucker.
Chief, why did you do it?
Why did he do it indeed? Oh well.
Haven't had any reports from Station Charlie in a while. Hope everything's okay.
Got a new outfit though. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alright, maybe we can talk to her about what just happened here.
Hey, what did Chief Hanlon have? What? Chief Hanlon? The man's a war hero. Why would he... Welcome back.
I guess I get no reward for talking about it. Oh well.
Back already?
Well, that's fucked. Kaiser, Legate's camp, the fort. Yes, we reached the frosty peaks. Wish it would stop turning me around. The frosty peaks of Jacobstown. Let me save before I get shot. Hello.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. Same as any civilized town. Don't start it.
What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't... Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that. Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sand. They expand, fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it, eventually. Did it. They keep rolling over people. Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar, not Kaisar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature.
Alright.
Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. Bighorners. Good eating. And we can trade the hides. Got a lot of wild ones around here, so it's easy to Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process.
Jesus.
We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies looking for a... Don't know what happened to my friend. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls, all... Docks inside the lodge.
You're very friendly.
Something on your mind?
You're very friendly, and you can...
See you.
And you talk very well.
Better watch out. Lily's been rambling about it. Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My... I watch over the Bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures. But sometimes...
Okay.
Another human. One was enough. Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin... It is different. Right now, I'm trying...
Alright, sorry for staring at you.
Dr. Henry's pretty smart.
Okay, is this Dr. Henry? And his ghoul assistant, Calamity?
I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was... Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. Never really done much science stuff till now. Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. The great Khans come this way once in a while. But most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways... I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while, I venture down into the...
Alright, I need you to repair my radiation suit for sure. If you like to... Oh my god, holy shit. That's expensive. Half of these are expensive as hell. Alright, goodbye. I can't afford all that shit. Talking to Henry.
I assume this is about... I prefer the solitude, and having a... Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave. Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after. cyberdogs and the like. The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin. I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker. I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject. And Mark, I don't see him with you. Bring him to me.
Oh,
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the... I bought Duraframe Subject E as both the prototype and the last... If you're listening to this...
So the Enclave was a key word. Now I gotta go get my fucking dog. No, wait, the king.
Can't run from me.
Yeah, you better run. I need to go get Rex.
Hey.
I'll wait 12 hours, so it's morning. Hopefully he'll be up here. Alright.
I've got my eye on you. You crossed the queues. Hi. What's up?
Alright, this way.
When is the king coming back up here? I'm bored.
Things have been a lot better since you...
Alright, Rex. Alright, fine. No hats it is. Alright, Ede, you're gonna have to... of shit for him to make ammo. Obviously, follow me. Alright. Alright. I guess he's with us now. Wonder how tactical he'll be compared to Ede.
Hey.
Alright, but this seems like a good spot to end this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please like, comment below, the comments did it, and I don't want to see more good notification. Anyways, catch you guys later. Peace.
I am known by many names. Mountain Slayer, Thunder Lion, the Chocolate Axe. But you may call me Tiffany.
There has to be someone here.
Is there any more markers around I can stick on my ass?